Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Othree. Welcome back to Platicas. This is Platica number 10, officially 10 episodes in. Special guest, my boy Soulreal. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hello there. How you guys doing? My name is Julian Ayala, aka So Real. Good to see you again.
And we recorded an episode a couple like Platicas ago, but we had technical difficulties
And we weren't able to talk.
and we weren't able to talk. And so now we rescheduled it. Lucky for my boy, he's lucky number 10. My boy Soulreal, we go way back. I've talked about him in multiple episodes already. Previous episode, we had a whole segment about Surreal.
Much back. How much back can we go back?
I mean, no, this interview is gonna be a little different. It's Platica just because I changed up a little bit of the topic so we don't repeat the same shit we talked about last time. But if it happens, it happens. If not, if not. But
We'll go
other
with the
than
flow. We'll work it out.
we'll work it out.
It's something new. It's something
And,
fresh.
and my boy Surreal, like obviously we have Old Souls, Old Souls organized sound. We got music going. So he'll be a recurring guest. And this is his first episode, but he'll be here for the long haul. So my first question to you, dog, is how do you define family?
Family is everything, man. Family is what makes a person. Family is the foundation, and having people around you, your support system, you know. Family is everything. It's important.
Where is your family from? Like where are your roots? Like
So
where do they begin?
my family originates from El Salvador. My mom and father were born in El Salvador, and then they migrated over here, and then I'm American.
And where did you grow up at?
America, the greatest country in the world, buddy. Better get that right.
Where specifically in America did you grow up in?
In Los Angeles, California, Santa Monica, and Venice.
West Side, baby.
Yes.
Which is crazy because it's not even that far, but usually, I don't know, I don't want to say usually, but maybe us being friends doesn't like people from
Right.
South Central and West area like that. We usually don't. It doesn't really happen as often.
I would say like people that grew up in different areas, it's like a gated community. They're stuck in a bubble. So they
Simone,
get stuck with their like certain circle or certain people and they don't migrate, you know what I mean? So it's good to branch out. There's people are all around the world, you know what I mean? And we just get stuck to our little place, you know what I mean? It's a vast world we can experience.
I'm grateful that I put myself in the position to meet people from the West Side, especially my boy Soul. Like I mentioned at the beginning, we been working on music stuff. We've been doing music together since shit. I was almost like 12 years ago, right? We started 12 years ago. Our journey started 12 years ago. We've done a lot of things. We'll get into all that. Maybe not even this Platica. That might be for a future Platica to talk about the music.
We could
Uh,
talk about it now. We could talk about it later. It doesn't matter. Like I said, if it happens organically in the conversation, you want to touch upon it, for sure, 100%. We could talk about it.
the only reason I don't really want to talk about it now is because we're not really in that space currently.
Yeah,
If
we're
we were in album
not
mode
making
or music mode, it would have been
not
made
making
more
music
sense.
right now. That makes sense. That makes sense.
But our relationship, like our currently, I feel like it revolves around video games. So
Not
I
even
want
you're not even listening to music, which is fair.
to. I'm not really listening to music like that. But my boy and I, we connected on video games. We still connect on video games. We were just playing yesterday. So my question to you, dog, is like, let's go back into the past. Like Surreal as a kid, what was your first console?
Um, it wasn't even mine. So I have an older brother, right? And he had a video game system, and I think my earliest. video game memory was playing on his shit, which is the Sega Genesis. And one of the first games I really loved was Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And that was like where I feel like that was my first like introduction to like video games. Like I like this shit. This is fun to me.
Sega Genesis.
That's a long time ago.
That's a that's
Long
a classic.
You can Google it right now and see what year it was released, and then then you can put in things in perspective, like how long ago that was. You
So
know,
I
dating myself right now, but I don't care. But that's it's facts. You know what I mean?
I never really got to play it. I think I played it like one time.
It's a little bit ahead of your time because
I'm a
I
little
think
younger, you know.
you came out. Your probably video game experience was an N64
Correct.
that time frame, and that was like late 90s, like 98, 99. And I was, yeah, I was still in elementary myself, but I was a little older. I'm older than you, so yeah.
I got my first console was the Nintendo 64, but we got it in 2001.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
So it was already out a couple years already by that point. And I think the PS2 was about to come out or it came out that time. That was another like pivotal moment, like why like I love video games, that system as well.
so you had from the Sega Genesis,
But that
and then
wasn't
what followed after?
my first system was the N64 as well. That was my first like system that I owned. You know what I mean? Everything else was like my brother's, and I would play on his shit. And my first one was the N64, and I had a Game Boy too.
Hmm.
And I would play Pokemon. I was a Pokemon kid, so that was like the thing. Everybody was into Pokemon.
What about the 64? What was like the kind of games that you played?
Smash Bros. You know, it was a childhood memory. Like that was like I said, it was that's what made me addicted to it so much because it's like we would go after school, right? And then I'll go to my friend's house. I'll bike to my friend's house, and he had 4 controllers, and we'll play Smash Bros. You know, or it will be like Mario 64, Star Fox, like those games. You know,
Did you
very
ever
embedded in my childhood memory.
did you ever play like any wrestling games or any like sports
Yeah, I
games?
played that. There was an N64 game. It was like I think I think it was like a WWF or NWO wrestling game. Everybody was into wrestling too at the time as a kid. You know, that was a big thing back in the day too. Because I grew up with The Rock, Stone Cold, Undertaker era. That's the when I was into watching wrestling as a kid. Everybody liked wrestling at the time. I
Cool.
forgot when I phased out of wrestling. Like, I think once you know what happened, like my world was shattered when I was a kid. Like when I in like middle school, like when I found out like fucking shit was fake. I did, you know, and then I was like, I'm not into it anymore.
Hey, homie, it's not fake. It's scripted.
And
Oh shit.
It's acting, and you know, and it makes sense because you know The Rock became an actor, and fucking all these people became actors. Like, oh, it's Hollywood, it's scripted. Oh, okay. Then you figure out the NFL is scripted, and everything else is scripted. Oh, we getting real on the podcast. Oh.
And then all right, so besides wrestling games and like those Mario games, what other kind of shit you played on the 64? You play any like Madden? Or any like video games, like sport games?
When I got older, you know, like I was like what in middle school. That's when I got into like Madden and shit because I
All
was
right.
you know, I was dressed in Raider jerseys and trying to be a fool. And then I was on the homies. Everybody was a Raider fan. Raiders. We
Raiders.
were all Raiders, homie. So I wanted to play like the Raiders, fool.
So what came after the 64?
PS2.
And what you play on the PS2?
I play all kinds of games. I was into like one of my main things, like right now, even to this day, is fighting games. So I play fighting games. Like fucking Devil May Cry, Resident Evil, horror games, shit like that. You know.
Did you have the big original like the fat PS2 or the slim?
I have the fat PS2, and then I had the slim when that shit came out. So yeah, I currently have one right now, and I'm fucking proud of it. like sitting in my collection.
I know
I
this is a random
actually
PS2 question. How many was it gigabytes or how many megabytes was your fucking first memory card?
I don't remember that. No, but it's low. It's like fucking 25. Now you can store fucking terabytes of shit, but back then, that's how much it was.
I forgot about that shit. It's random fool. I just thought about it literally right now, like memory cards.
Yeah,
That's a super throwback.
yeah, dude. We don't need that anymore. It's all storage now. It's like a computer.
PS2. Did you ever play San Andreas?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like the things you're mentioning, they were all like iconic things. Like when San Andreas came out, it was like a big thing. So everybody fucking and their mama played that shit, And it was even so bad that it came out in the news that it was fucking for the kids, and it's true, rightfully so. It is, and then I think, in my personal opinion, San Andreas made fucking a lot more criminals on the streets. I personally believe that shit because it influenced the kids in a negative way. So that they say for instance they grew up in the fucking the hood and playing San Andreas. It's more influence than negative influence. It's not teaching them to do good, right? There's a lot of bullshit, and then kids playing it, children. This isn't. It's not Barney and shit. This is fucking. I love you. No, there's people getting robbed, fucking shooting and shit. Like
Like
some
kill prostitutes, like kill
yeah,
random drug dealers and shit.
exercise these children, and it's like, bro, like no. Again, that's not even the developer's fault. This should be the parents not letting their kids play it. But the kids are gonna play because fucking parents are working.
If that game came out mid 2000, I was a little kid still, fool, elementary
Yeah,
school, and
bro. And you
and
were
to this
playing.
day, it's probably my favorite game of all time, dog.
I know, but like, how bad is it? There's
Oh, super bad.
prostitution. There's strippers. There's fucking gang banging. Fucking drive by. All kinds of shit. It's fucked up.
You said fighting games.
Yeah.
I know one of the big things that we realized we liked, well, you probably like it a lot more than I do, but was Dragon Ball Z or just the Dragon Ball series in general.
Yeah.
Did
This
you
series, of course,
did you get to play like the Tenkaichi games, like the Budokai Tenkaichi games?
of course, 100%.
Which one was your favorite one?
Three, the best
Budo-
one.
Budokai Tenkaichi 3?
Yeah. Three had the biggest roster. You know, considered one of the best anime games. Yep.
Did you ever play this game called Bloody Roar?
Yeah, the one where you get transformed into animals.
Simone Way.
Yeah, yeah, I played that. My friend had that shit on the GameCube. So
That
like
game,
I would still go over to their house, right? My friend, I had it was like twin brothers, right? And they were black. I had to mention that they're black. I don't know why.
oh shit,
But
dog.
anyways, we're like fucking sixth grade, fifth grade, right? And then we'll go over to their house. They had Bloody Roar, they had Smash Bros, Melee, but they had the GameCube, and it was like it just came out. Go over their house and we fucking play that shit for hours. We'll bike it to their house from my house. Yeah, that was fun.
When I think of fighting games, I mean, yeah, I play Mortal Kombat and shit, but I remember my cousins, Chunky and Drone, they used to have Bloody Roar and
Go at it for hours.
they used to go at it for hours. And I was never that good at any of the fucking fighting
It
games, but I used to
takes a lot of
love playing
skill.
that shit.
Takes a lot of skill. Tekken, another game that's fucking lovely. Street Fighter, love it.
Did you ever
To,
play
to this day, still play it.
Marvel versus Capcom?
Fuck yeah. Like I said, like one of my collection, I have a PS2, right? And then this is the most I ever spent on one single video game. I bought Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on the PS2, a hard copy. I found that shit for like what, fucking $200.
Damn, what the fuck, fool?
Yeah, bro. I love that. That's how much I love that game so much. I had to have it again to relive my childhood. It was that game that like made me like love like fucking fighting games and shit.
I'll
It's one
never forget.
one of the best
No,
fighting
go
games.
ahead.
It's one of the best fighting games ever created.
One of
No,
the fucking well, I had a GameCube, right? So 64, then GameCube. So one of my not one of my favorite memories, food, but I remember like and it was funny in the fact that like it took a long time to try to find. I think it was Marvel versus Capcom 3. We went to like five different GameStops.
Yeah.
Well, my brother wanted it, and he had my dad take him to
It
like
was on
five
the
different GameStops.
I don't think it was on the GameCube. It was on the X PS3 and whatever Xbox version it was on that moment.
I don't know what it was, but it was a Marvel versus Capcom game. And
Yeah.
my brother had my dad take him to like five different fucking
It was
GameStops across LA,
it was on
and we finally found it, fool.
yeah.
But when he found it, estaba todo rayado. It was like all fucking scratched up. And when we tried to play it, like it didn't work and shit. And to this day, like I laugh at that shit because it took almost like 2 weeks, fool. I kid you not. It took like 2 weeks like to try to find this game, and we were so excited. Well, my brother was a lot more excited to get the game, and then when we try to fucking load it up, remember those fucking when the
It
I don't even
didn't
remember playing the GameCube when the game wouldn't work, it would say error and shit. Dog, that was like
the
it was
same
funny because it was painful.
thing. Remember how you know how we go to like Frankenstein from time to time and shit, and then they sell these fucking PS2 games, and then they're fucking so much money. Like I said, I spent so much money on Marvel vs. Capcom. Like I had all these games when I was a kid, and I just wish like if I knew like they were becoming this rare and they would be collectible, I would have never sold them. Because what happened was like a new system came out, and then you sold the PS2 with all your games. Like I wish I would have just kept that shit as a collectible, right? And then buy the new system and then fucking resell it now or keep it, because all those games became rare that I had. And I was like, fuck, man. I wish I would have kept them.
Did you used to store your fucking CDs on
Yeah,
one of those books, or like you keep
I
the
had a
cases?
I had a collection of music. I had a CD CD collection. Yeah.
But like I said, did you keep them in the box, or did you have them in those little
No, I
sleeves?
had them in a booklet.
Oh, the booklet.
Yeah,
Well, I miss when you used to open up the case
that
and
was
they
pretty
used to have a
dope.
poster in them, fool.
Yeah, that was dope too. Some artists still do that. Kind of like nostalgia. They'll drop a poster in the album. Because that's part of like the experience when you buy like an album, right? They'll have like extra stuff you can get, whether it be like fucking all kinds of shit. But main thing was the poster. I think it was a Cheech and Chong album. That was like fucking paper wrap. You can roll up a joint, special paper when you buy the Cheech and Chong album. Shit. So shit like that, that's cool, you know. And I forgot what artist was it or a comedian. Like they had a condom in their shit, which is pretty awesome.
And then after the PS2, what did you get?
I think I had Xbox at one point.
The 360?
Yeah.
Was the 360 better than the PS3?
No, I'm always been a PlayStation guy. I don't know why I got the Xbox at that moment, but yeah, I had a Xbox for a hot minute.
Were you what were some Xbox exclusive games besides Halo? You
It was
remember?
it was just Halo. I was just fuck with Halo, and then I would have like the other games that were like they came out in all systems, the main properties and shit.
So you were you a Halo guy?
I loved Halo. I loved, but not like the bread and butter Halo. Well, I guess you can call it the bread and butter Halo. Like it's like one of the popular titles. So the most popular Halo title was Halo 3, but I got into it Halo fucking I forgot the name of it. I can't believe I forgot the name of it. It's like a side story, but it's a fucking popular Halo game. That's when I got into Halo. Right after Halo 3 dropped this game, and I forgot the fucking name of it for the life of me. Can you look it up?
We'll look it up after that. Don't even trip,
Yeah,
though.
yeah. But it's a Halo game. I was into it. It's not part of like it's not Halo 2 or 3 because those when people are like that are Halo fans, they would say like those are the games. But for me, it was this other one that was tight, and it was like a side story.
I never had an Xbox growing up, but I remember people used to talk about Halo all the time, and I've always wanted to play it. I never honestly I didn't get to start playing it full until after I got the fucking PC, and that was like
Infinite,
3 years ago. And I didn't start playing Halo till like 2022 when we got into it.
yeah, Halo Infinite.
And Halo Infinite. And so
It's a
I always ask people like were
it's
they
a
Halo
popular
people because I never got to do that.
it's a popular title like Call of Duty. Like it's been going on for a long time. You know, it's one
And
of those like if you get a PS5 or PlayStation or Xbox, you're gonna have to either go with Halo or Call of Duty. And then some people Battlefront, but or whatever the fuck that game is called. But yeah,
and at what point did you start getting into Call of Duty?
I was always like I had Call of Duty as a kid too, but when I was a kid, I didn't have internet access, so I didn't play online gaming, but I would play the campaigns. I would have the hard copy, so you know how like we all, like I was saying, like I'll play with my friends and shit. So we would like one of the earliest memories with Call of Duty was like I had 4 controllers. I'll have the family over and we all get cracked. We all fucking all
Yeah.
split screen and shit, you know. So yeah, that shit was fun too.
And so after the Xbox, what you get?
I can't remember. Can't remember. Probably PS4. Probably.
Yeah, PS4. That's probably the only one that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then
Then
now you have what, the PS5?
yeah.
How many consoles you have now? Because I know you said you had the PS2 and the PS5. What else you got?
I have three. PS2, PS5, Switch.
How often do you use the Switch?
No, no, not at all. Been on the PS5.
It's been on the PS5?
Yeah. I will play it from time to time to play like Smash Bros. Ultimate, but no, I don't. I don't fuck with it anymore. I have it just so when I have like guests over and shit, just to fuck around with Mario Kart or Smash Bros. And shit, or like when I go over to my sister's house, I'll bring the Switch with me because it's small, right? It's very portable, and then I'll take it to the kids and they'll play on it and shit, and I'll play with them and shit. So it's cool. I feel like if you have like kids or if you have like fucking nieces and nephews and you just want to have a good time with them, have a Switch and just have a bunch of controllers and have a good time. I'm fucking sponsored by Switch.
And so, and then and we didn't really play video games like that until after
It
I
was
came back
Warzone.
from college,
It was Warzone. We got
and then
into.
fucking Warzone dropped. I just there's when you load up now, it says 4 year anniversary, and I didn't realize it's been 4 years
Yeah, bro.
for Dansk, whatever you call it, however you say it. It drops. We all start fucking gaming every single fucking day, dog.
I think. Well, yeah, we all know it because it was a pandemic. Everybody was scared indoors, so they were bored. So the only thing they can do is fucking start gaming. A lot of people's gaming career started in the pandemic. So yeah, makes sense.
I'm talking about hours. We used to put fucking
Because
hours. I remember fucking I used to work,
we nothing we
get
can't.
paid to be at home and do nothing. I used to put in like 6 hours, I swear, dog, from like 10 in the morning and not going no breaks, dog. And most of the time it would just be me and Grinch. And then you would hop on at night.
That's funny.
Like I swear to God, dog, like, I used to run Warzone with Grinch like nonstop for like 4 months. That shit was funny as fuck.
That's funny.
Just dropping military base every single fucking match.
Insanity is what
That
it's
shit was insane. But hey, fuck it. I was getting paid to do nothing.
beautiful
Shout out
thing.
to Grinch. That shit was fun. To this day, which one's your favorite Warzone map, dog?
Legend right there. Fucking Tony Ayala. Where's the
The
fucking
legend?
nowhere to be found. Tony missing. Mission in action.
Favorite Warzone map, fool?
Should
I know
happen.
there's been a lot.
Yes, that'll be a spectacle.
What, to interview Grinch?
Yeah. Can you have multiple people? You know, it'd be funny if you have like fucking 3 or 4 people just like fucking going at it, like having a fucking hot ass debate.
Oh, that shit would be intense. I've
Yeah.
thought about it. I don't know. I like
Yeah.
to have these one-on-ones and shit.
Shooting shit, shooting
Just-
ideas. You know, maybe
We'll try
dropping.
it out.
Maybe. What's your question? My bad.
Nah, that's
Derail.
funny. The Grinch, the legend. Favorite Warzone map?
Rebirth.
Rebirth Island.
Hmm.
It's coming back, fool. Late middle of this year, 2024.
Hmm.
How excited are you?
Not really, to be honest.
Oh, for
I
your
think.
lane.
I think.
Lane.
I think I lost my excitement with Call of Duty. You know, I think the only time like if I were to play like Rebirth or any these maps, it's just if you hit me up or Miles hit me up, and I'll be all right. I'm down just to fuck around and shit. You know,
What is your
because
what is
that's what makes it fun. Like play with your friends. That's what it's
true
all
that?
about. You know what I mean? Because like I said, like there would be a time where I play by myself. It's not the same. Queuing with randoms. You meet new people. That's cool and all that. I'd rather play with people I know, and you know what I'm saying. And we're like fucking around, joking on the mic. That's what. It's not even about like fucking getting fucking wins per se. It's just about fucking around and having fun and playing with your friends. You know, you can play with randoms and get dubs. Cool. You know, all that's fun. But what's better is playing with your friends and having jokes, having a good time.
I swear, dog. I think I met more people after I started playing Warzone than ever before, dog. Like Stovix, for example, Pain.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
I knew that for because of Tons. You know, that's his cousin.
Right.
But we didn't start getting cool like that until because I met him when I was in high school. But
You
he
got more.
started becoming a regular yet with us as part of the
Yeah.
squad.
You become friend. Like that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, um, a lot of friendships were I made through video games. You know, we were cool because we played this game and became chill. You know what I mean? Like I said, like one of my earliest childhood memories is going over to my friend's house and we were gaming. It's like you know how people talk about alcohol, right? You know, it's like fucking the lubricant. You know, the just to be to socialize. You know, that's what people are doing, getting to know each other. You know, bonding.
I also got to reconnect with a lot of people I haven't talked to in years because of
Yeah,
Warzone.
exactly, exactly. It's like
Well,
you
it's a
shoot
Warzone ad right here.
you shoot the shit, man.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're fucking spending so much time on video games.
Hey, because that's literally what we've been on, dog. It's
I'm
literally what I've been
not
on.
gonna lie, I do game a lot. You know, I'm a avid gamer. I feel like I'm fucking in rehab. Like, hi, my name is Julian. Instead of alcoholic, I'm a gamer.
Damn.
I am addicted. Yes, makes sense.
Listen, to end the conversation of video games,
Hmm.
try to convince me one more time to play Fortnite.
Nah, nah. It's kind of one of those things. Like I fuck around with you to like, hey, hop on this, but
That shit is ass, dog.
no, it's not, bro. It's actually way better than I have a lot more fun playing that than fucking Warzone. Tell you that much. It's just too much of a sweat fest. You know what I mean? I'd rather just chill. I like, I like to, like I said, like if because the one homie that's like, shout out to Miles, like that's like he likes to compete and shit, and that's a sweatier, you know,
You sweat when we play with that fool, dog. It's
it's the
tough, dog.
atmosphere because of the fucking skill
Shit's
base,
intense.
the whole thing. The whole thing. So I'd rather just chill and play bots, and I am a bot, so I just play around and, with a skin and fly around and shoot people at times, and yeah, it's fun.
Fortnite is ass.
And
I
then
will
yeah,
give I'll give a shout out to my boy Solo because last year he was like, "Hey, play Overwatch, fool, play Overwatch."
yeah,
And I would say, I swear, I would admit it right now. I would be like, without even playing it, I've never played it. The only time I ever got to see like gameplay was on Tim the Tatman stream, and I was like, man, fuck this game. I don't want to play this game. This shit looks ass. And then this fool started playing it, And he's like, "Hey, O3, fucking hop on Overwatch, fool. Hop on Overwatch. It's free." And I kept telling him, "Nah, dog, I'm good. That game looks ass. It's fucking trash." Fast forward to like August of last year, 2023. I hop on that bitch and I have not stopped playing that game. I play that shit every single day. At minimum three matches, dog, after
What you're
work.
it's what you're into right now. You
That
know,
shit is so fun. It's
it,
so
it
fucking fun.
it's because it's refreshing because you're so used to playing Call of Duty for or years at this point.
Yeah.
You're burnt out of it. Same with me. You know, I only buy this. Like I said, the only reason why I buy the new game is to play with you guys and my homie Miles and shit, and then that group. You know what I mean? And fucking and get down. And I wanted it. And low key, I did want to get a lot of fucking streaming content with fucking Warzone, but you know, shit happened. My shit stopped working. You know, I can't really stream right now, so it's like fuck. Like I can't really do it.
Is that still on the cards or not?
Yeah, streaming 100%. 100%. But
Twitch,
I
Kick, what else?
both both. But like I said right now, I I, I invested in fucking some new headsets on my fucking system. So I had to buy an external piece to capture the audio for the fucking headset. So it's just more money, more problems. It's just some bullshit. Like, you know, or if I want to stream directly from my PS5, I had to buy a camera, like a FaceTime camera. So it's like some stupid shit, you know, like and that's why I haven't been streaming because it's like, damn, I have to make more money to get this shit started. And that's why a lot of people don't become streamers because it's like shit like that. So like, you know, I get it.
I was asking to do the most, bro, when it comes to trying to start streaming. Literally, oh, you don't have this piece? Oh, you can't do it. Oh, you don't have a cam link? Oh, you can't do it. Oh, you don't have this? You can't do it.
Computer and computers are expensive. You know, I get that. I get that. So I know, you know, you tell people who play a lot of video games, you know what, man, you should stream. You make money off of it. Yeah, but you know, it costs money to fucking start streaming,
Yeah.
to buy the equipment. But I will tell you this though, for people who are like kind of hesitant to start streaming, you know, and make money off of their shit, just go for it. Like anything, it's not even just fucking just about streaming or video games or starting a podcast or music, whatever the case may be, just go for it. Don't let your thoughts or anything, your fears hold you back. Just go for it, dude. Like whatever you talking yourself out of it, the more you think about it, you're not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta just, you know, slap yourself, right? Get out your head and just go for it. You know, you're gonna talk yourself out of like, maybe, you know, I should start streaming. But what if people don't like me? I'm not likable. You start making these excuses for yourself, you know, and you just gotta nip that shit in the butt and just like, no, you know what? I'm gonna do it today. I don't care. I don't may not have everything I need, but I'm just gonna do it. You can go for it, and it's all gonna work out if you trust the process. Whatever you want to do, you know, it's just all in your head. Honestly, a lot of people talk themselves out of like their happiness. You know, it's all in their head, man.
Was it you that I gave my PS camera to?
No, I think I asked for it a long time ago, and we just never it never happened.
I still have it. I think I gave it to somebody.
Yeah, I don't think I have it. I would have remembered that, but and I remember we talking about that. I don't know if the PS4 camera is compatible with the PS5 one. There's a new one, so it's stupid. So like I said, they want you to spend money. So excuse me.
Yeah, that's the one thing I didn't like about the PlayStation Pro is that they have a specific camera that you have to use if you
For the
want to stream.
PS5, for the PS4, you can use a regular webcam and it's fine. But since it's a newer model, they wanted to make more money. You have to get the PS5 version.
I don't know. I might have to look for it, but I mean, I don't. At this point,
I
you
don't
could
think
just
it'll
use
work.
your.
And I have to actually buy the PS5 brand now, which just fucking sucks, but it is what it is. I'm okay with it. I just gotta make more money. I'll buy it, and then I'll start streaming again, and it'll be easier.
What kind of streamer do you consider yourself to be, dog?
I'm just me, bro. Like I like, you know, very simple. Just me. I like video games. I like anime. Basically.
Why did you how come you didn't keep the name so real, dog, as part of your streaming name?
Well, because it's me. This is like a so real's my music. You know what I mean? Like fucking do music under the alias so real. Julian is fucking he likes video games. That's one of my hobbies I like to do. You know. Oh, I named myself, and then I created a whole nother alias, Kenpachi. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my gaming alias. But you know why? Kenpachi's the fucking he's
Gompachi, dog, from Bleach.
the illest,
That dude is
the
disgusting, dog.
illest. Kenpachi's the fucking illest.
Since you brought up Gompachi, dog, let's start talking about fucking anime. When the fuck did you start watching anime?
So one of my first memories, earliest memories I can remember, was Dragon Ball. So when I was a kid, I would watch Barney and all that PBS shit and all that shit, Power
Clifford?
Rangers, all that shit, right?
Uh,
The whole everybody watched that shit as a kid.
Sesame
Arthur,
Street.
all that shit, Sesame Street, all the cute shit, right? And then I was, I was a little boy, fucking into like action, that was a big thing, manly action, Batman, all that shit. Love it. Power Rangers, go Power Rangers, right? All that shit, into fighting the strongest, all that shit. And then Dragon Ball. I watched live TV. Dragon Ball came across it. I was hooked. I was hooked for life. It's a phenomenon. Everybody wanted Dragon Ball. All my friends were talking about it. People were fucking drawing it. I was drawing it. It was fucking awesome. Yeah. As a kid, I think, like I said, around the time Pokemon came out, that's when I was watching Dragon Ball. So
So
yeah,
Pokemon and Dragon Ball.
yeah.
And then
I didn't even know it was called anime at the time. I didn't say like, oh, I'm into anime as a kid. I just like cartoons, and I didn't even know it was from Japan. I just knew Dragon Ball was awesome, and fucking Goku and Vegeta fighting was awesome. I like the lights and the sound effects, the power ups, all that shit.
the score, dog, like the soundtracks and shit.
It was awesome.
The little fucking piano shit when Vegeta's about to pull, you know?
The screaming and shit, like the fucking power ups, all that shit. It's cool. They're so strong.
And then after Dragon Ball, dog, when were you like,
Then I got a little older, and then
all
I
right,
started watching shit like. So it was like Dragon Ball, right? And then there was a fucking thing called Toonami. And Toonami aired a bunch of anime on their show too, so it would be like fucking Sailor Moon, Gundam Wing, Yu Yu Hakusho, all the classic shit would be on Toonami. So I watch after school, like I'll get off at what, like 3, go home, 4 o'clock, Toonami starts from 4 to 6, and
hmm.
it'll be like a block each half an hour of a different series. So I would be into different shows. So one of the main like shows was Dragon Ball, Gundam Wing, and then Tenchi Muyo, and then Yu Yu Hakusho. Those are like some of the few that I can name off the top of my head. At the time, I was like fucking in middle school.
And were they in Japanese or were they dubbed?
They're all dubbed. There's English. No, there's nobody watching sub at the time. If you were watching sub, they were like older anime heads, and they had like VCH tapes. You would get like the rare shit imported from Japan, but that's rare at the time. And this is a time, mind you, that shit is still considered fucking weird. It's not cool like it is now. You know,
Yeah.
this is the time period where fucking anime is fucking weird, and you're weird for watching that shit. Not like right now.
Did you get called a weirdo?
I didn't tell anybody. I
Oh,
just
you're just on the low low?
I was just fucking. This is what I'll do when I get home. I I think I had a fear of people thinking I was childish.
Mm,
You know what I mean? Like, why are you watching this shit in high school? You know.
yeah.
So I have that fear, like, and then I don't give a fuck, man. Like, this is what I like to watch, like, it's not hurting anybody. You know what I mean? This is the shit I grew up on. You're not gonna change me. I'm a
And
nerd.
when
I'm a fucking nerd. It is what it is. I'm not gonna hide it. I'm not a I'm just a nerd. I like my shit. I like Star Wars. I like fucking anime. I like shit like that. I like that. I like when people dress up. I like to dress up. But I was mentioning another person who likes fucking anime and shit. I find it weird. Like some character, like say for instance Goku, right? If a fat person dresses up at Goku, I don't know why, but that shit bothers me. Like you should be like built, you know what I mean, like swole, and then do the cosplay. But if a
well,
fat
it's because
person
you
doesn't
look
dress up,
like Jajirobe, dog.
yeah, bro, you're not fucking Goku. You're fucking Yajirobe, bro. You're
Uh,
Majin Buu
yeah,
cosplaying as fucking Goku. That's
Fat
funny.
Kid Trunks.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why, but that bothers me. Speaking as a fat guy, I think I could talk about it as a fat guy.
My boy triggered. Honestly, I'm gonna just pull up dressed like Goku just to trigger you one day, dog.
That's just I'm gonna make fun of you the whole day. Yeah.
I don't give a fuck for it. Just to like get a kick out of it for if you being triggered, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'll let my hair grow out a little bit, but yeah. Did you have any toys for like any like anime toys at the time or not?
How you come to my house, you see all these figures. I wanted this as a kid.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And that's why I do it now. It's because as a kid, I wanted a fucking all the figurines and shit. When I Another earlier memory as a kid, I think why I'm into it too. My brother, a lot of now I'm thinking about it. A lot of my shit that I'm into was inspired by my brother. So the reason why I feel like I got into music and got into hip hop and shit, my brother was a DJ in the '90s. He would do like fucking house parties and shit and hear music late night. And I was a little fucking kid being around that shit. He would have and he would rap too. So I was around rap and hip hop, all that shit. My sister was into. I see you got the Chronic. One of my earliest rap memories was fucking listening to the Chronic, watching the Chronic video. Just let me ride. That was one of the early music videos I was like really into as a kid. I always just thought it was dope. So that's all embedded into my childhood. So like, and these are my sister. When I was a kid in the '90s, my sister was like a teenager, and she was bumping all that West Coast shit. And the same with my brother. My brother was rapping and DJing and shit. He had a little rap group, and he would tag and shit. So it was all hip hop, bro. Like, you know. So like, but yeah, bro. So yeah, I'll fucking. Well, I forgot the question, but I got.
We were just talking about anime food, but it just all the toys,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, oh,
the figures.
there we go. So a lot of shit was inspired by my brother. Now I remember. Um, so he'll have these. Who Spawn is? He had like
Yeah.
Spawn toys, figurines, and they're not playable toys. They're just they stand and shit. And I always thought those are cool. So I think that's probably one of the reasons why I got figurines in my house and shit. Just the they're not they some people say they're toys, but no, they're figurines, and they just stand there. It's an aesthetic. It's like having a poster up on the wall. That's how I feel about it. It's an aesthetic.
Nah, I'll be clowning for. I'll be like, damn, fool, you got a gang of toys, dog.
No, it's a funny joke. It's a funny joke. I don't
Just
care.
funny, fool, because I got a gang of shit too. Like,
I like I said, I don't care. It's funny though. It's a funny joke.
What is the most expensive figure you got?
That I don't know.
You
I
don't
think
know?
I think that most I spent was either fucking Broly. No, I'm lying. It was like the Evangelion figures. Those shits were overpriced though. I don't even want to say it. I'm that embarrassed about it. It's that bad.
What
But I
about
think
your?
I spent
All
like
right, go ahead.
it's not over 100. Let's just
All
say that
right, yeah.
over 100. Typically, the figurines I got are $25, $30, like around that ballpark. 40 sometimes, depending on the figure.
Are you one of those fools that be like, nah, I want the real shit, or it doesn't matter to you?
Yeah, I want it to look good. I don't want the knockoffs.
The
I like
Callejon version?
blue and shit like that and shit. I want that shit to look cool.
What about your favorite figure that you got?
I just want to say it's hard. Either Broly or no, Goku Black or Luffy.
Now that Goku Black, the one that you have, is hard, dog.
Yeah, with the scythe
Yeah, that shit is hard.
or the Monkey D. Luffy on the Gear 4. It's one of my favorites.
Speaking of One Piece,
Mm-hmm.
how
Am I
many
getting
fucking
started?
episodes does it have, fool? And are you caught up?
Yeah, I'm all caught up.
How many episodes does it have?
I have to look it up.
And no, I have not started, dog.
298. No, 1,900, 1,098. I think. I think.
Damn, that's fucking insane. Nah, I have not
So
started, dog. I don't think I will, but
come on, you gotta watch One Piece. I'm pretty sure you said the same shit about Bleach, and look at you now. You like Bleach. You didn't like Overwatch, but you tried it, and you ended up liking it.
no, the One Piece it looks hard, fool, but I don't know if I could commit to 1,000 plus episodes.
I'm pretty sure if you ever start it, you're gonna like it more than Naruto. I just, I'm convinced. Anybody who's just stuck on Naruto, and I know you're a big Naruto head, I'm not taking that away from you. And I
Now
like,
I'm about to end this interview right now, dog.
I know you like
Watch
Naruto.
your words, homie.
I know you have it. I know you like it so much. You probably feel as much about it as I feel about Dragon Ball, which is why you got it tatted on your body. But,
Now I see it as the same as Dragon Ball, but
I feel like once you experience One Piece, you'll be like, okay, I see what the hubbub's about. It's good. It's good.
I will say though that the tournament of power, fool, probably the greatest shit I've ever seen. But this fucking this new Bleach series that you put me up on, oh my god, that shit is perfect, dog.
What did I say? What did I say, bro?
That
I knew
shit is beautiful. That shit is fucking beautiful, man.
you'd like it, man. I knew you'd like it.
Now, I don't think I'm gonna start watching One Piece soon, but I've been trying to look for
Well, you should. Okay, don't
what's that one the one
watch
Attack on
One.
Titan. I was trying to watch Attack on Titan, but they don't have it on Netflix anymore.
Watch Attack on Titan. There's a bunch. I gave you a list. I gave you a list to watch.
Well, I have a whole fucking scratch off like list on my fucking door, and I never like.
Yeah, I literally texted you a list of like these are the must watch anime. So watch those when you get a chance, when you're fucking on your free time, when you're just trying to figure out what to watch. You know, see if you like them.
To this day, dog, my favorite anime memory was I think it was for like a month straight when we were recording that first Oso's album,
Hmm.
and you were still at the PY, and we would watch the fucking new episode of Dragon Ball Super, dog, on the projector screen, and loud as fuck, like surround sound. Like
That
I
shit is
had a certain adult beverages. For my cousins did too. We had snacks. It was like a movie theater, dog. And we would watch like the final four episodes of the Tournament of Power, dog, on the fucking projector screen. That shit was dope as fuck.
that was a good memory. It was
Good
awesome.
ass memory, fool.
That was awesome.
Dope ass memory. And then watching those two movies in theaters. How many fucking anime have you seen anime movies in theaters? I know you which one have you watched?
Broly and Hero.
And that's it?
Um, yeah, Broly and Hero.
I wonder if they're gonna have any like
I wanted to go see the Demon Slayer one, but for what I've understand, the reason why I didn't really go like was excited for it. I think that are recaps of the new episodes, or not recap, but like basically the first couple episodes. That's what the movie is of the new season.
oh, all right.
So I wanted to go see the Demon Slayer movie that came out like February, but I think it's gonna be the fucking the new season basically because they did that in the past with the other movie that came out, Mugen Train. That was one of the arcs that came out.
Final question about anime.
Hmm.
Not including the most popular like 5 animes or like 10. I don't know how many fucking they're on that list.
Hmm.
Most underrated like anime that you've seen that isn't as popular as it should be in your eyes.
Yu Yu Hakusho, 100%.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Hmm. Which I feel like inspired Bleach. They say that a lot. That there are a lot of comparisons to Bleach, and then Bleach inspired JJK, which is Jujutsu Kaisen, which is popular right now.
Yu Yu Hakusho. Is that completed? Like, is that finished or is it still going?
It's done.
It's done
Yeah, it's a
for
shonen.
sure.
It's a shonen. So you know what a shonen is, right?
Yeah.
Shonen is like the male is a male boy protagonist. So basically that is a high. So let me just tell you the premise of it. So it's a high school kid. He's a bully. Like he was like a fucking bad kid, right? And then he died in the first episode. He sacrificed his life for a kid that was about to get hit by a car,
Hmm.
and he gets resurrected. They become a spirit detective.
Ah. Okay, that
Yeah,
makes sense.
it's a dope ass. It's a fucking tight, bro. It's a tight ass show, bro. Like you, I'm just. It's one of those things. Like it's a good show. It gets slept on. Everybody in the anime community always. That's one of the shows that gets slept on. It's a common one that people say like, yeah, it should get more hyped. But since it came out in the '90s, it came out around the same time as Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z was airing, and then there was Yu Yu Hakusho at the same time. So it has this
You,
little community. And people love Yu
you
Yu Hakusho. I'm one of them. I love that show.
you have any figures from that show?
Yeah, show's dope.
No figures from that show or not?
Yeah, I have one. I have Yusuke. Yusuke Urameshi. That's the main character.
Nah.
Yeah.
I feel like you could talk about anime for hours, dog.
It's like the same thing with video games. It was like video games and anime were like hand in hand when I first got exposed to them. Like that was very early in my childhood. That's why I'm into it now because I haven't stopped. I was a kid and I was into it. And then as I got older, like I grew up with Dragon Ball. Like it was Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super, and I watched Dragon Ball after I watched Dragon Ball Z. So yeah, shout out to Akira Toriyama, R.I.P. Man, he passed
Rest
away.
in
The
peace.
creator,
Yeah.
rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? So very prevalent right now, and if it felt like I was losing somebody because he's such impact on my childhood. He, what he created, impacted the world basically.
All right. I know that I said I was gonna be the final thing, but this is for sure the final fucking segment on anime. You know how they have those giant meetings to do a Kamehameha wave?
Yeah.
Have you
What
ever been to one?
I would love to do one.
Oh, you've never been to one? I thought you went to that one time, like long
Uh,
ass time ago.
I would love to do one.
Giant Kamehameha wave. That sounds like
Do you ever see that video of that kid? He he's like he's a black kid. and
what
then
the bro?
and
What are you doing, dog?
and then I'm just being funny. Uh he transforming to Super Saiyan.
Yes, I've seen that one.
That one's like legendary. Like
I've seen that one. That shit is funny as fuck.
oh the turn into that shit.
Yeah, I seen that video. That shit is funny as fuck.
Hell yeah, bro.
You know who loves fucking Dragon Ball Z? Food Mexicans.
Yeah, because it was dubbed in Spanish, so I get that. And
That's how
those
I got introduced to it in
videos of
Spanish.
the crowd reacting to Goku versus Jiren, I think those were footage from not even from Japan, but from Mexico.
Fool, I'm talking about these who rent whole campo, dog. Like they rent a
Or a
campo, fool, big ass screen, fool. Thousands of people pull up and shit.
beautiful thing. And did you hear about when Akira Toriyama died? Right? Did you hear about the cartels?
Nah, fool, I didn't hear
Oh,
shit.
bro, I'm glad I'm put you on to this. So the day that they found out that Akira Toriyama died, the cartels did a ceasefire in honor of Akira Toriyama.
That's crazy, dog. What the fuck?
When I heard that shit, I'm getting chills. That's what I'm saying. It impacted the fucking world, bro. Because those kids who fucking are in the cartels, killers, grew up on Dragon Ball. They stopped for one day. I mean, we would like to stop the every day,
Forever,
like
but
it, but at least me hearing that was like that. It put a smile on my face. Like that's amazing. That is fucking amazing.
the impact somebody from thousands of miles away, dog, that it
Amazing.
had in Latin America, dog, in general, period, and
Amazing.
in the world, fool.
Amazing.
I didn't even know, fool, like, cause
Yeah, they were talking about it on the social. Well, you're off of social media, which is a great thing.
that's what
So
I said. Like, that's what I was about to say. Like, I didn't even know until my
yeah.
prima, that she was like, "Why is everybody posting like Dragon Ball Z characters? Like, you know how they have those like AI images and shit? Like,
Mm-hmm.
why is everybody posting AI images of all the Dragon Ball characters and like all black, like it's like a funeral?" And I was like, "What the fuck?" And she showed me her phone. And I was like, "Oh, what the fuck?" Akira Toriyama died. And I was like, "Yeah, that's the creator of Dragon Ball."
Yeah.
So I didn't even know until she told me that shit. If we could have gone food until you would have told me.
Yeah.
That's insane. That shit. R.I.P. to the fucking to the
Yeah,
legend and shit.
yeah, man. But Akira Toriyama Sensei.
The
Yeah,
legend.
bro. He created my childhood. You know, he created my childhood, bro. Something that was so impactful to my life in a positive way. You know, I think why people love Dragon Ball so much is that it makes them be better. It inspires them to be better because what Goku does, he he's triumphant, and he's all constantly fighting, trying to be the best. So yeah, inspiring work that he created.
Speaking of conversations that we had while we were playing video games,
Mm-hmm.
another conversation that we had yesterday was I mentioned an upcoming show out here, and you were like, "Damn, I remember when I used to be excited going to these kinds of hip hop shows."
Yeah,
And so you said that in your 20s, dog, you started going to these like I don't even know how you call it, underground,
they're they're called festivals.
like these
They
underground
call
hip hop festivals and shit.
so they will have festivals and they'll have shows, rap shows. Yeah, I don't really go to them anymore.
But what was your experience like? Because I've never really done some shit like that. Kid you not, fool? Kid you the fuck not? The only two like concerts, fool, that I've ever been to
Dilated peoples.
was the Dilated Peoples.
Yeah.
That one random, I don't even know if you call it a concert, but it was like a mini concert at the old Amoeba when we went to go see Murs.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And then I went to the House of Blues to see Murs. So that's three. I've for sure been less than five concerts, fool.
It's pretty much the same thing. Like what you experience. At, it's at a bar or a club or open venue, right? Or a fucking field. If you're going to a festival, um, most artists have a half an hour set. You know, they perform. They're great. You know, it's like it's cut and paste for me. I already know what's gonna happen. You know, they're gonna perform their best songs. Might do some new shit. You know, yeah, it's a good experience. But I did have some legendary experiences going to concerts. Like one of the best concerts I seen was Rage Against the Machine. That shit was legendary. I seen Wu Tang outside of ODB not being completed. You know, his son covered his parts. You know, I seen Tribe Called Quest. I don't know if Fife was still alive or not, but yeah, I've seen a lot of people perform live.
I had Alex Aldana, the executive director
Shout,
of the Pico Youth and
shout out to
Family
Alex
Center.
too, because he was the one that was plugging me into those concerts, and I was able to see Ice Cube and shit. Because he had his foundation. I forgot what it's fucking called. My bad, dog. If you ever see this, but
We're
uh,
talking about the One Nation.
Your nation. There we go. This
Yeah,
nigga embedded in the PY. But anyways, uh,
the One Nation Hip Hop Summit.
so
That
that was
I had him on the podcast, and he a couple episodes ago he was talking about how he got cool with I think it was the owner or one of the main fools at Gorilla Union,
yeah,
and
Rico.
they used to
Plug him
be
in.
the ones responsible for Rock the Bells and shit. Did you ever go to any of the Rock the
That's
Bells?
what I'm saying. I would go to Rock the Bells. Either whether I buy the tickets or I'll get the tickets plugged in through this fool Alex because he put his connects. And I would go to Rock the Bells. One of my best memories at a concert is with Alex, and we went to go see. We went to Rock the Bells, and there was a bunch of artists on that. I think it was 2007. And you can Google. I know you're not gonna go on Google, but see who was on Google that year for Rock the Bells. It was epic.
Didn't you used to have a poster of that show you went to when you were at the PY? I
It was a good memory for me. Yeah,
think you had a poster of that shit.
she was awesome. But yeah, it was like Wu Tang and Rage Against the Machine, so it was pretty dope.
Were you drinking at the time or not? Or like smoking and
Yeah,
shit? Or you
yeah,
used to go sober?
yeah. I was drinking and smoking. I was in my 20s, of course I was.
Did you ever go to a show sober?
I would get faded and get drunk.
I'm thinking about it. For I don't know. I never been to some shit like that. I just, Ghostface is gonna be there. Cypress Hill. I'm never. Might be the only chance I ever get to do it. So I might go to the all time high concert.
You're a grown man. You're gonna do what you want to do. For me, I'm not excited about doing any type of drugs or anything like that. I'm just living my life sobriety. But like I said, don't let me influence you in a way. You do what you want, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Oh, I'm not talking about the substance. I'm talking about going to the show and seeing the show.
Yeah, but that comes with it.
Nah,
Like
fuck that shit. But yeah, I get it.
yeah,
Why'd you stop going to these shows? Because I know you said you were so excited, and you no longer are.
yeah, man. I just don't want to stand for 8 hours and fucking and don't want to do it anymore. Maybe it's age. I just want to chill. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. If somebody told me, "Hey, I got tickets to Whoopty Whoop," and you know, Hootie and the Blowfish, just random name, but
Random band or what?
yeah, I'll go. I'll go have a good time. I know how to have a good time. You know, I just done it in my younger age, and now I'm just like, no, I'm not interested in it anymore. You know, it was fun when I did. I'll tell you that much. If you never done it before, go have a good time. Jump up, yell their lyrics. It's a good time.
But I'm pretty sure you were like at the peak. I don't want to call it a peak because I think that's the wrong word. But
Mm.
maybe you were doing a lot more music at the time where you were going to these concerts, correct?
Oh yeah, I was like an inspiring MC producer, so I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna help me in my career. Music, inspiring. So I'm gonna make it to be like them. Then you realize you don't want to be like them.
How inspired would you leave, dog?
Yeah, it's inspiring for sure. I was definitely like fucking geeked up.
I don't really want to get into music, dog, but I
Yeah,
do have one question for you. Well,
about it. We're
two
talking
questions.
about festivals and shit. So
Two music questions. I don't really want to talk about music this episode.
sure,
Favorite beat that you've ever produced?
the same thing that like I love them all. It's hard to say. I'm really
I'm always gonna ask you. I feel like I ask you this all the time.
yeah. I love them all the same because they're all expressions of myself. Some are happy, some are sad, some are mad. So I love all sides of myself.
And on the other side of the coin, Favorite song that you've been a part of, dog, that you might have produced, you might have not produced.
Oh, show shit. Love it.
All of it.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Good and the trash.
What was that one song? Fucking Spirit of the Drum.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't trash to me. It was just cringe.
That shit is a banger, dog. I might have to go listen to that shit. What happened to that song? Oh, it's on Bandcamp. There it is. I know where to go look for it.
Please don't play it during the podcast.
For if you go watch this previous episode that I dropped today, that I recorded with Steezy, I kid
Oh,
you not, fool. And this was not planned, dog. This was not planned. But I kid you the fuck not, fool. We had like a whole 10 minute, not even more than 10 minutes, fool. Like a probably like I'm gonna keep it safe and say that it was a long segment, fool. We were just playing. It was just about you, fool. We're playing beats that you produce, or it was either like beats that you produced.
him.
I played some Oso shit. He played songs that you produced that he rapped on,
I
and
wish I
all
would
those beats are
have
fucking crazy. But it was all different shit, you know.
I
And
wish I
to
would
this day, fool, to this day,
have it.
besides that ethnic studies beat, to this day, fool, my favorite beat that you've ever produced is that fucking 3XL beat
I know.
that you made for me like fucking 10 years ago, dog.
I know.
To this day, fool, hands down, greatest beat I ever heard this fool fucking make. Besides ethnic studies, maybe the ethnic studies one has a little bit of nostalgia attached to it,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still a fucking dope ass beat. But 3XL to this day, dog, is but for hands down. And then favorite Oso's track, Bang My Line. Easy. Easy choice, fool.
I know. No, no,
Easy fucking choice.
no, that's your favorite. I
All
love
right, dog. We've come to the end of the Platica.
no more questions. I feel like there's some stuff left unsaid.
Oh, I'm saying, fool, we could do a part two next week for like
What do we cover today? Let's just do a review.
video games, anime,
Games and then a little bit of music.
and a little bit of music. That's what I'm saying, dog. Like, don't feel like we gotta cover everything in one Platica. I want to spread it out into multiple Platicas.
Okay.
You feel me? You'll be back. Don't worry about it. It could be next week. It could be 10 episodes from now. It could be 100 episodes from now.
Yeah, I think we got some more important issues to talk about.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's the gang of shit we want to talk about. But
We talked about the cool shit, the fun shit. I think
yeah,
we
we'll get into some real deep shit next time.
exactly. You know what I mean? The bread and butter, the shit that people needs to hear, the message. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they don't feel like we gotta rush and to do everything and have
Yeah,
it crank out a fucking 10 hour episode. Nah, I feel like
yeah.
whatever it is, it is. But my final question for this Platica, for me to you, dog,
What's up?
is if you could talk to the future so real, what would you ask him?
I would say, I like my answer when you asked me this question before, but I'm trying to have to think of something on the spot.
That was a good question too, though. Fool. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Now, let me think.
Future question. Future
You see what
so real.
happens when you have faith? It all worked out. You,
Repeat that again.
you see what happened when you have faith? It all worked out. You
Boom.
get it?
I get it, though.
All right.
Oh shit. Well, thank you, my boy. Thank you for joining me in this Platica episode. Like I said, you'll be back for
Thank
you'll
you.
be one of the most recurring people on this podcast just because like
It's inspiring, because even you inspire me right now because I feel like I'm in limbo trying to figure out what I want to do. Maybe podcast is the thing I want to be into. So maybe this is something. Fun fact: what I've been into, like on my little fucking side thing, I've been watching. You know who? Of course, you know who Bobby Lee is, right?
yeah,
Been watching his shit, Bad Friends, and
with that one Weddle, what's his
and
name?
Andrew Santino.
Yeah, I seen a couple clips of that shit.
So like, yeah, shit like that, and everybody's doing a fucking podcast, and I always talked about doing that in the past, but not really serious. It's an idea, but maybe, maybe podcast is the way. Maybe doing a podcast. I do have a voice. Maybe I have something to say that people would be interested in. So it's an idea I just had right now. So, maybe I should dive into something like that. I have the equipment. You see, we're doing it right now, basically. You know what I'm saying? So it's an idea. It's an idea. So I have to dive into that. And it might be fun. Because the thing is, bro, when you're trying to get into something, you gotta have fun with it. I always told you that, right?
Yeah.
Might be something fun. I like having fun. So yeah.
I like this shit. I love this shit, dog. I
Oh,
enjoy doing this.
essentially what it is you're recording like a conversation. You're recording a conversation. So yeah.
But sometimes, when it comes to like people like you, with people that I kick it with the most, like you and my cousin Chunky, or when I get to do an episode with Tons, it makes me like think like, for what if we had a podcast set up in the most randomest times, like in the past, like that one fucking time, fool, when that lady screamed and that one Halloween,
I mean, you can't capture it on camera. That's
fool, like if we would have caught that shit on an episode, that would have been legendary.
okay, but what time did that scream happen though?
That shit was late as fuck, fool.
Time though, you remember?
That shit was like, was it like 3 in the morning? It was like 3 in the morning. Like if we would have been recording an
That
episode
adds a
at three
little
in the
bit more.
morning, dog.
Oh, that adds a little bit more. Uh
Spookiness.
oh.
Yeah, that would have been
Uh
crazy.
oh. 3 in the morning.
3 in the morning. And we
Oh,
would have
that
caught that
means
shit.
you better look it up.
Or that one time the lady told us to shut the fuck up for at 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
That would have been funny as fuck.
I
But
had trouble sleeping.
insomnia fools.
Yeah. Do you
Uh
sleeping?
but shout out to you, dog, for letting
Damn.
me
Just ignore my question. Clean.
what's up?
You just ignore my question. Clean.
Clean food.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, just shout out to you, dog, for hopping on the podcast episode, dog,
My pleasure.
and being able to do this on a random Sunday. I
I mean, we
know,
talked about it for a while, had technical difficulties. We did one and then the audio wasn't right, so it's only right that we did it. I'm happy with what we got right here. I think this will be a cool little easy episode. So yeah.
but like you said, dog, it all works out in the end, right?
Yeah, it all works out, bro.
It
It
all
all
works out in the end. I never once doubted that this episode was never going to be made.
yeah.
Um, Obviously one of the episodes I'm more excited about, and we'll continue this conversation for in person. But for the next Platica, for like I said, it could be the next one. It could be 10 from now. It could be 100 from now.
Yeah, just let me know. Let me know and then we can plan it out and now I got my audio on point, so we get it popping. When
Uh,
is do you have an idea, a timetable when it's gonna be released?
Next Sunday.
Next Sunday? Okay, cool. Cool.
But other than that, you got any final things to say?
Um I love you guys. Take care of yourself. Follow God. God is the truth. Peace.
Boom. Perfect final words. And
Peace.
for those watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell so you know when I drop another video, when I go live. I see y'all when I see y'all. Don't forget to love yourself today, all right? Adios. Stepping out the door with some fresh 90s, the old whites, the drips nice. Yeah, I'm icy, but I don't wear eyes. Still a fool that looks fly. Got my button down on.